Hi everyone, welcome to the CodeQueryHub. In this video, let's learn about the nested if in Python. So first of all, let's see the basic condition, how to identify a number. So we all know that a number can be either positive, negative or zero. The number can be positive, negative or zero. And how to write conditions. So if a number is greater than zero, it is positive. If a number is less than zero, it is negative. And if a number, otherwise it is equal to 0. These are the basic conditions. Now let's try to see with the help of conditional statements. So how to write it? So we have seen in the previous video how to write the if, elif and else statements. Now let's try to write this condition with the help of them. So we have to start with the if keyword and then write the first condition. If a number, and here we write the code block. So the number is positive. And the second condition, we can write it here in the elif block, that is this one. And now write the code block. Number is negative. And the last part. So in the else part, you don't need to mention any condition. You just have to write the code block. So the number is 0. And let's take any number. And run it. The number is positive. And let's verify this. Let's take any negative number and run it. So number is negative, and if you take the number as 0, then it will say number is 0. Now, let's try to see this example with the help of nested if. So we have taken some example in the previous video, like you have to take the input from the user as a number from the user and check whether the number is. So these are the conditions, positive and even, positive and odd, negative and even, negative and odd, otherwise 0. So these are the conditions. So we have done it earlier with the help of the basic conditional statements. Now let's do it with the help of nested if. So nested if means condition within a condition. So we can include if else condition also in this block. So let's try to see how we can do it. So let's break it with the help of this logic. Like we can break this question in 3 major blocks. First is your number is positive, negative and 0. So let's try to break the conditions. So we can mention it as if a number is positive, and then we can identify whether it is even or odd. And the second condition can be negative, and you can define it as even or odd, and the last will be 0. So let's try to write the conditions. So let's start with if, and the major condition is positive. So for that, you have to put the condition if the number is greater than 0. So we have to take the input from the user also. So let's start with that. So how you will take the input from the user? We are having the predefined function input, and let's display the output message as enter any number. And we all know that the output of input is string. So we have to first convert it into the number. Let's store it in the variable n, or we have taken n here. So let's take another variable num. And let's say if num is greater than 0, then write the code block here. So we can write the code for even odd in this code block. So let's write it as if this num is divisible by 2, then print the number is positive and even, and this is the else condition of this code block after entering the positive block. So else and odd. Now the next condition is negative. For negative, you have to write it in the elif block. If number is less than 0, then again you have to enter in this block. So just copy it. In this case, the number is negative and even, negative and odd. And the last condition will go in the else block. You don't need to mention this condition, okay? So you just have to write the code block. Print number is 0. Now let's run this cell and let's try to see every possible number to verify this coding. Now let's take an example, 8. You just have to press enter. So the number is positive and even. Run it again and let's see a positive odd number, that is 9. So the number is positive and odd. Let's run it again. Let's take a example of negative even number. So yes, the number is negative and even. And next take the example of negative and odd number. So yeah, the number is negative and even. And let's take another example. So let's say we are taking 0. So the number is 0. So yes, in this way, we have covered each and every example. So you can write the nested if condition in this way. So that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you found this video helpful, please do like, share and subscribe to Code Query Hub. Thanks for watching.